Okay, hi, I'm Danielle. Me too, but no relation. Okay, so best TV show drinking games. Now, basically, I'm just gonna run through all the TV shows that I know where they did all sort of shit and you gotta drink. Okay? So, first off, Lost. The real drunkenness would come if you took a shot every time Kate switched between Jack and Sawyer. Alright, you can tell every time, like she'll be watching one, she'll be like looking at Jack, and all of a sudden her loins are jumping for Jack. All she wants is Jack in her life, all she wants is a Jack. And then she would drink some water, and then she would realize, oh my gosh, you know who drinks water? Boom, Sawyer. All of a sudden her loins are singing for Sawyer, and that's it. That's like, she just switches. The music changes, they stare into each other's eyes. She's kind of a hova. Okay, Grey's Anatomy. Wait. What a meaningful analogy. She always starts with a meaningful analogy. I can't think of any right now. Okay, this one is definitely according to what season you're watching, because it was long, and I watched them all. If you're watching the first couple of seasons, you can really just get buzzed. Like if you take a sip of anything, even shandy, 2% alcohol, anything. When you see an elevator or the inside of an encore room, and face it, you're gonna be drinking anyway because your love life is never gonna be that interesting. Okay, and then further down, just sit down with a bottle of vodka at every single season finale, because no matter how interesting or good looking that star of the show is, Shonda Rhimes is gonna kill that person. McSteamy, Lexi, those other people. Okay, now I just finished watching Scandal. Oh my gosh, it was like, whew. You should drink every time Olivia Pope whines or cries. What? Every time her eyes fill up with water, you should take a drink. Like, because you actually don't do that, because you'll be drunk before the person, the random voice that he starts says previously on Scandal. It was just so good. Like Shonda Rhimes, I drink for you. Drink every time Olivia Pope like drinks wine in the show, because I mean, might as well drink with her. She has problems. Her chin cringes up and she's like, and then boom, and then she's done, and then she's like, Harrison, and every time the president comes, boom, eyes full up with water. That's it. Like she probably doesn't even know what the president looks like, because every time he comes, her eyes full up with water. She's probably just looking at him through like this layup, and he looks all like. So the next thing, her eyes are probably like super absorbent, because every time she sees them, they like stare at each other through the eyeball water, and then like somebody would come, and then boom, her super absorbent eyes just go, and then the tears disappear. Cause I'm sitting there like, blink, bitch, blink. Their tortured love life was just some painful shit. Okay, but anyway, between Private Practice, Grey's Anatomy, and Scandal, Shonda Rhimes is just like, either her life was super boring, so she created all this drama, or it was super interesting, so she just put it into these shows, or she was just creative, Danielle, or she was just a nut job. Between Addison, what's her last name? Between Addison Montgomery and Olivia Pope, like for the entire show, you could drink every time either one of them drinks, or cries while drinking, or shut up. The basic way to say this is that all through the show, every 5 minutes, I'm like, bitch, you crying again? Bitch, you drinking again? Bitch, you find a next man? Okay, so How I Met Your Mother. Ba 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 da 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 ba ba da 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 da. Ding ding. Ted, suit up. Sapphire. It's gonna be legend. Wait for it. A couple seasons later, it was ridiculous. Ted just kept whining about finding a woman. Like, if he just took the time to grow some balls and live his life, maybe he would have found a woman instead of whining about it and going looking for her and being like, oh my god, this is gonna be my wife. Eh. So you could drink every time Ted whines, or like drink every time Barney is cool, but then you would just die. So, you know, alcohol toxicity, no. Drink every time Ted whines. Dairy. Okay, so Pretty Little Liars. Cause two can't keep a secret if one of them is dead. Shh. Okay, so like you should drink every time you get scared, and then you take another drink every time you're ashamed that you got scared, because I watch it every night and like I am ashamed that I'm scared, because it's about 4 overly well-dressed girls that are like being haunted by a mean girl. And for the entire show, I'm like, it's dark because I watch it like in the night alone. And every time I watch it, I'm just like, I'm like, they're in high school. Wait, that's what the show's about? Don't judge me. Okay, so two broke girls. Ching ching. Maybe you should have googled how it sounds first. Realize how lazy I was. Like, I wrote it down and everything. I just didn't. Okay, so this show is hilarious. Like, it's ridiculous how rude it is. So crude. Like, they have no boundaries at all. Okay, so if you want to pass out within the first 5 minutes, all you have to do is take a sip of anything. Every time Max self-deprecates. It's like every 5 minutes it's like, something bad about my mother, something bad about my father, something about how I took drugs, something about how I'm a prostitute, something about my boobs. Okay, and then you could like take a slow drink, like a every time Sophie comes in. Cause I don't understand. Every time she comes in, everybody is like, woo! What are you doing? Why are you wooing for Sophie? She comes in wearing like the same thing. Her bra is like poking out of whatever thing she's wearing. You can tell she's wearing spanks. Like, why? Why are you wooing? You should woo. You know the woo people? The woo people should woo every time Shamar Moore comes on in Criminal Minds. They should woo for him, okay? Like every time he says something like, we're looking for a Caucasian male in his mid-30s. Woo! Hey baby girl, what you got? Woo! She's dead, Reed. She's dead. Woo! Okay, yeah, but yeah, Criminal Minds. Every time Reed says something smart, you could take a drink. Basically every time you woo, because you know you're never gonna see him in real life. Woo. And then there are two things. Like if you don't want to drink but you want to play, like you're playing a game with everybody and you don't want to drink and you want to be like, yeah, I'm playing. Two things you could do. One, you could drink every time Hod shows any flash of emotion, anything. Like once the corners of his mouth go in any direction, left, right, up, down, anything, you could take a shot of like cocaine and you still would be, you know, winning the sober game. And then the second thing is anytime a black man is the answer. Okay, so Big Bang Theory. There's 104 days of summer vacation and only a few ways to spend it. That is nowhere near the song. Our whole universe is in a hot dance, missing is 13 years a million go extends inside. Wait a minute, the earth begin to all the trolls begin to breathe, and it's we built the pyramids, map, giant century, and mega innovation. All started with the Big Bang. Okay, so the first couple of seasons, you might want to get a buzz by taking a shot every time, like Leonard wants to a penny, or like Sheldon says something smart, or like, you know, anything happens that you don't understand, you must have passed out quick. Or like every time Leonard knocks, every time Sheldon knocks on the door, Penny. You just stopped breathing, didn't you? Penny. Anyway, so further on the season, you might want to take a drink every time they have like a gay moment between Raj and Howard. And it's like they both got girls because further down the end, Howard got his wife who's like, Howard! Yes, ma! We suck at impersonations. Like, we should just stop. Nah. Okay, I think we're done. Yeah, we're done. Like Grey's Anatomy and Criminal Minds, I want to end with like this really philosophical quote that I thought of while I was driving. And I think it's amazing. Really, it will get you through life, okay? Are you ready? Life's a bitch and she's laughing at you. So join in. I tried to take that, but we have to cut a reel. Bye!